Okay, today is February 18th, which means that yesterday was February 17th, which means that yesterday was the Lunar New Year, aka the Chinese New Year, aka we are now out of the year of the snake and we are into the year of the horse. We made it! And also, it is my 26th birthday next week, Sunday, March 1st, Pisces gang year. And I thought to myself, I really learned some fucking lessons in the year of the snake and my 25th year, yeah? So I thought, let me actually share the top 5 things that top 5? Yeah, top 5 things that I feel like I learned in the year of the snake / my 25th year. And 4 out of 5 of these points is to do with friendships, because friendships is really, if you know about astrology, then you all know what I'm about to say. My Saturn placement is to do with friendships and connections. So let's say that I've had a long journey with friendships. But anyways, yeah, 5 lessons that I'm carrying into my 26th year. Let's do it. First point stems from the anxious anxiety that can be there, that I am letting go of with friendships. Okay, I love community, I love bonds, I love, you know, like chosen family vibes, like friends that feel like family, connections that feel like family. This is why I just binge watch 80s on YouTube. I mean, I love them but also because I love how close they are, I love their bond. This is why I had been sure. Okay, no, let me just say the point and then we'll get into it. Point number 1. Just because you have similarities with someone doesn't mean that they are going to be your friend. Sometimes a warm interaction is just a warm interaction. Because also, I'm not a shallow babe. Okay? I value depth. Connection. Also, it's in my placements in my chart and stuff. So I'm literally hardwired for depth. And like, obviously I can have just like people that I'm cool with and but if I meet someone and we have banter off the get-go, yeah, that's the first warning, yeah? Then if we start talking about similar interests, yeah, anime, gym, or fitness in general, K-pop, shit, health, what else is there? Especially with girls, because I always seem to be able to form connections with guys over girls. I just start talking to a girl and she's spiritual, she's into holistic health, she's into fit, like, bro, if we start sharing commonalities, similarities, yeah, I start visualizing like, oh my gosh, we're gonna be friends for so long, and like, oh my god, like, and it's like, take time. Just because you have similar interests with someone doesn't mean that you actually align on a emotional intelligence, self-awareness, frequency level, on a value, moral level, because you guys might have similar interests but then your values don't align. So now going into my 26th year, I'ma just, you know, like, to me, it's okay that you long for community and bonds and vulnerability and connection and closeness. It's okay that you want that. At the same time, take time. Allow for people to earn your trust rather than you just giving yourself to them and giving them your energy just because you guys get on. Like, no. So kind of like not refraining, what's the word? I got this word from my spirit guide today. What did you say to me, girl? Harbor. Thank you. Harboring my energy until the person actually shows me that they are able to be consistent with the connection that I am willing to connect with. Yeah, let me know if you've also experienced this, where like I've had a lot of short and intense connections filled with banter and similarities, but then as soon as shit starts to get a bit serious, everyone wants to start disappearing, and it's like, you need to allow time, because life be lifing. You don't know how they deal with their emotions. You don't know if they're an avoidant. You don't know if they can even hold the depth that you are willing to show them. So with this lesson, what my mindset now is going to be to consciously not get carried away, basically. Yeah, now on to the second point. Trust your discernment and keep distance where necessary. There was one person who I didn't need to get close to, because upon meeting this person, I knew they weren't for me. But then again, going back to the first point, similar interests, spirituality, holistic health, and And then I forget about my initial gut feeling, and I start thinking and feeling like, oh my god, like friends. And this goes with a few people. I can think of 2 more people right now where it's like, I knew you weren't for me on a deep level. Like, we can be cool, yo, what you saying, but like, that's it. But yeah, so don't be like me. Trust your intuition off the bat.
Nice.
This one here, I literally remember the moment that I clocked onto this year. I was on the bus and it just clicked for me randomly. You making someone feel seen and heard can actually push them away more. Is that right? Yeah, can actually push them away more. Yeah, if you're like me and you know this about yourself, where because you understand psychology, but also on an energetic level, you just naturally help people feel seen and heard. Yeah, and you just like, you've always been the therapist, even though dashing that persona back in 2025, back in the year of the snake, we no longer identify as that persona, because being the emotional friend, being the therapist friend, having that persona, at least for me, it led me to being understanding to the point where I'm not acknowledging how I actually feel about this, because I get it, because I understand what you're doing, because I understand why you're saying what you're saying,
and because I get it, it's okay.
But realistically, I feel type of way. If you can't meet me here, then I'll be there for you, but consciously I'm gonna harbor some of my energy, because draining, not for me anymore. And let's say you meet someone, I have a specific person in mind right now. You meet someone, yeah, because of something that they've maybe said directly or indirectly, or just from something, you just know that they have a lack of self-worth. Maybe they don't believe that they can be successful, or they just have a lack of self-worth or self-belief in some type of way, yeah, self-love in some type of way. And then you being you start to say things, and you start to, you know, like, oh no, like, yeah, I see you, I hear you, yeah, I understand, yeah, that makes sense why you would feel that way, no, it's completely valid that you would feel that way, you start to validate their feelings. Going back to my thought process that I didn't even know I was having, but I clocked it whilst I was on the bus on my way somewhere. Okay, I know that I can help you feel seen and heard, which you've not had before. Yeah, so because I'm offering that to you, you're gonna feel like, oh, wow, she's making me feel seen and heard, I can speak to her, I can open up to her, so we're gonna get closer and we're gonna remain buds because I helped you feel seen and heard. But in reality, yeah, something that I've learned anyway, let me know in the comments below again if this is resonating with you, and if you've experienced something like this that actually works against you. Because again, this is a person who does not manage their emotions correctly. Yeah, they don't know how to manage their emotions. They avoid their emotions. They suppress their emotions, okay? So you validating them also equals you mirroring back to them the shit that they have suppressed for so long, maybe years. And so what happens on a subconscious level, they are realizing that you are mirroring back to them shit that they do not want to see. And so as a result of that, let me create some distance because this is very uncomfortable and I don't like it. I'm not ready to deal with this shit. So, you know, sayonara, basically. Yeah, so going into my 26th year, I already let go of the therapist persona. Yeah, if you've grown up being the therapist friend, being the emotional friend, you are usually the more stabilized one in the dynamic. That would obviously make sense. If you are the therapist friend, you are the more stable one, you are the more grounded one, you are the more regulated one, okay? You are the one who's able to manage their emotions easier, more smoothly, and just, you know? And that's very draining. You know, so going into my 26th year, when I'm having interactions with people, if I feel myself starting to slip back into that persona and wanting to save them, I just trust and believe in myself that I will catch myself and I'll be like, to me or no. No. This is my mantra going into my 26th year. You can have my attention. Me and you can be chatting, we can be getting along, but don't get it twisted, you do not have access to my energy yet. Yeah, allowing for people to earn my trust and to show me the depth that they have within themselves, because you can only meet people as deep as they've met themselves. Yeah, I know how deep I've met myself. Yeah, I don't know you, I do not know you, and if we're gonna be friends, like friends.
Only friend.
I need to know that you can handle the depth that I have within myself, because I know that I can handle yours because I have it within myself, but can you handle mine? So yeah, just because you have my attention doesn't mean that you have my energy yet.
Fatality.
We're on to the fourth point now. This one is actually to do with astrology. If you don't resonate or believe in astrology, then this point is not for you. I mean, I would still say listen to it, because you never know, maybe this here will resonate with you, and then you'll go away and research it and be like, alright. So I would still recommend that you listen to it, but if not, then hopefully by now I would have figured out how to put the timestamp things on my YouTube videos. If so, then skip to the next point. If you really do not fuck with astrology, it's not for everyone, that's completely fine. But if you are into astrology, I tapped into this recently. Much gratitude to the universe and to my spirit people then, because I needed this going into the year of the horse. Like, okay, fourth point is, so you know how you've got your different planets in your zodiac chart. You've got your sun, your moon, your rising, your Jupiter, your Saturn, your Venus, your, yeah, cool, Uranus. I will never not laugh at that. Like, Uranus. Anyways, your Mars sign in your chart is how your life energy flows through you. Yeah, utilize that shit. Okay, look at what sign you have in your Mars and what house. Can't lie, all the degrees, and I've not tapped into it on that level yet. Reason why I would recommend looking into and utilizing your Mars sign in your zodiac chart is because, like I said, that's how your life energy moves through you. And with flow comes creation, comes you creating the reality that you want. Okay, because if I'm in flow, then things can come to me because I'm in flow, because the universe likes flow. So if I'm in flow, then life is flowing, you know. The final point of this video is again, it's to do with harboring your energy and not just dashing your energy to everyone, not just giving everyone access to your energy. Let me know again in the comments below, because that is how we are able to communicate. Yeah, let me know if this is you. I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'm here if you want to talk about it. I hear you.
I'm here if you want to talk about it.
No, you're not here if they want to talk about it. Let them talk their shit and then just like be done. Yeah. Again, this goes back to living in that persona of the therapist friend, the emotional friend, the safe space for fucking everyone and their mum. Like, this again comes from that, where you just naturally find yourself saying to people, if you want to talk about it, I'm here. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying to like not ever help people, but just again, it comes down to using your discernment, building your relationships with your intuition, so you can feel into these things. Should I offer my help right now, or should I just be a listening ear and that's it? Again, sometimes an interaction is just an interaction. There's no need to deepen it. There's no need to prolong it. Just, yeah. Thing is, even if they don't take you up on that offer, I still feel like you saying that is giving them access to your energy. It's still giving away your energy. So going into my 26th year, going into the year of the horse, I'm not doing that shit no more. Okay? I have an understanding of my role being this person in this life. Yeah, I have an understanding of my role, of the energy that I hold, and so the people that are naturally attracting I understand these things, so now I'm choosing to move consciously and intentionally. And when I'm having interactions with people, really tapping into my discernment of, do I want to actually prolong this connection, or can this connection just be done here? Yeah guys, they are like the 5 main things that I learned in my 25th year / in this shedding, releasing year of the snake. I'm bringing on my 26th year. I'm ready for it. I'm excited. Like, ugh. Anyways, naturally, I want people to feel seen and heard. And I just hope that I'm able to help you in some type of way, because like, I know how it feels So I want you to not feel how I felt, because like it's a shitty feeling, you know. So yeah, let me know if it resonated with you. Let me know if you like this video by liking the video, commenting, and subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, you know, there's free will and all that shit, but if you subscribe, it'd be really nice, because, you know, like, I just like, yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.